Gallbladder 41, or Zulin Qi, foot governor of tears, is a shoestring point and a wood point of the gallbladder meridian, and it's also, very importantly, a confluent point of the daimai, or girdle vessel. It's also an important opening and closing point in Yang Wei Qi as well, two extraordinary meridians. And it's in the depression distal to the junction of the 4th and 5th metatarsal bones, and it's on the lateral side, important lateral side, of the tendon of the muscle extensor digitorum longus. And this point spreads liver qi. It benefits the chest, the lateral costal region, and breasts, and it clears the head and benefits the eyes, as well as transforming phlegm and dissipating nodules. It also treats headache, especially on one side or due to wind, as well as dizziness, visual dizziness, pain in the occiput, and pain of the vertex, as well as pain of the outer canthus of the eye, redness and swelling and pain of the eyes, and lacrimation, excessive tearing or dry eyes, as well as deafness, tinnitus, and propensity to gnaw the tongue or cheek, swelling of the submandibular region and cheek, and swelling of or toothache. It can also treat hip pain and pain of the lower leg, as well as fixed obstruction and wandering pain, swelling and pain of the feet, and pain and contracture of the toes. And here I just needled Yang Ling Xuan, or GB34, gallbladder 34, Yang Mound Spring. And it's the Hussey point and earth point of the gallbladder meridian, and it's a Huai meeting point of the sinews, and it's also a Madan Yang heavenly star point. All of that I will go over in the special points video. And it is a fantastic point for treating damp heat in the gallbladder, as it clears the liver, spreads liver qi, benefits the lateral costal region, and harmonizes Shaoyang. It can treat a variety of disorders of the sinews that are related to the knees, as well as elbow and shoulder pain, and diseases related to the gallbladder, frequent sighing, fear of people as if to be about to be apprehended, enuresis, epilepsy, and a variety of other things, including hypertension. And here I'm inserting Feng Long, stomach 40, abundant bulge, and it's the Lao connecting point of the stomach channel, and it's located midway between the tibiofemoral joint, just midway between the popliteal crease and the lateral malleolus, and it's 2 finger breadths lateral to the anterior crease of the tibia, and that is proportional to the patient. This point transforms phlegm and dampness in Chinese medicine, as well as benefiting the chest, clearing phlegm from the lung and alleviating cough and wheezing. It activates the channel and alleviates pain. And here I inserted Tai Chong, or liver 3, great rushing. It's a shoestring and yuan source point, as well as an earth point of the liver channel or meridian. It's a Ma Dan Yang heavenly star point, and it's located in the hollow distal to the junction of the 1st and 2nd metatarsal bones on the dorsum of the foot. In Chinese medicine, it regulates menstruation and the lower jiao, nourishing liver, blood, and yin, clearing the head and eyes, subduing liver yang, and extinguishing wind, as well as spreading liver qi. It's a great point for headache and dizziness, cracked lips, and amenorrhea, as well as a bunch of gynecological issues like irregular menstruation, uterine prolapse, ceaseless and profuse sweating after childbirth, urinary issues like enuresis, retention of urine, painful urinary dysfunction, and it's great for insomnia while being easily fearful, blurred vision, cloudy vision, redness and swelling of the eyes, and distension and pain in the lateral costal region, as well as sighing or inability to catch your breath all day long, swelling of the axilla, and a wiry pulse, which I will get into in the pulse video. And very importantly, it is contraindicated in pregnancy, as it moves or descends qi downward quite intensely or aggressively. And here I'm needling Rangu, or kidney 2, blazing valley, which is a yin spring and fire point of the kidney channel, and it is located just below the tuberosity of the navicular bone. And in Chinese medicine, we say it clears deficient heat, regulates, because it's a yin spring point, it regulates the kidneys and regulates the lower jiao. It treats throat painful obstruction, insufficient saliva to moisten the throat, inability to speak, spontaneous sweating, night sweating, asthma, dyspnea, diminished qi, coughing, blood, wasting and thirsting disorder, diabetes, jaundice, protrusion of the tongue, fearful, as if about to get apprehended, be apprehended, propensity to fear and fright, and stabbing heart pain, as well as itching of the genitals, nocturnal emission, seminal emission, impotence, infertility, uterine prolapse, irregular menstruation, difficult urination, cold or damp, diarrhea, and one foot hot and the other foot cold, pain in the lower legs, which prevents standing, as well as pruritus vulvae, uterine prolapse, irregular menstruation, nocturnal emission, hemoptysis, thirst, diarrhea, swelling and pain of the dorsum of the foot, and pharyngitis, cystitis, irregular menstruation, as well as diabetes and tetanus. As you probably have noticed, it's important to state that there are plethora of overlapping signs and symptoms that the points are indicated for, that plenty of the points that are close in proximity or very far apart tend to treat. And then there'll be like a random sign and symptom out of nowhere that's like super different from all the other ones. And it might be from a point that isn't commonly used or something like that. And that's why it is so important to not just know like the common points, but actually memorize all of the points that aren't commonly used as well, because there might be that moment where somebody has that sign and symptom that you rarely ever see, but it's in that one indication from that one point, and that's when you use it. And yeah, that's basically it. Stay tuned for more points videos to come, and have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, whichever it is for you.